Hey audience, welcome to the finale of the first adventure of our fantasy campaign. Before we get to the show, I just want to say thank you for listening, and I also do want to remind you that we are a small team doing this as a passion project, and we have basically no exposure to speak of, so if you're exposed to this, I'd like you to help me expose myself to a bunch of other people. Yeah, that's a good way of putting that. Give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube, download us on Spotify, like us on iTunes, share the show on Twitter or Instagram using the hashtag BRollRPG, that is BROLLRPG, along with any other relevant RPG and podcast hashtags, you know. As a little incentive, if you share the show, I'll name an NPC after your online handle, you know, like bigger, more popular podcasts do. So, anyways, any help you can give us to help spread the show would be so endlessly appreciated. We don't pay to advertise the show in any way, so it's basically up to the whims of the deep algorithmic gods as to whether or not we ever get out there. So, anyways, thanks again for listening. On to the show.
I remember what happened last episode. Do you remember what happened last episode? If you think it's A, go to page 17. If you think it's B, go to page... Nah, I'm just messing with you. This isn't a choose-your-own adventure. This shit already happened. And I'm retelling it to you. Because I'm a storyteller. Ain't that grand? I get a weird amount of pushback on that, you know. I'm a storyteller, damn it. Can't get no respect. Anyways, last time, our heroes, having finally made it to Castle Grimsever, caught the warlord Mortekai and his band of roughs unawares, gorging themselves on probably pillaged pastries. A little alliteration for you. See, I'm a storyteller! They carefully set up an ambush and set to work kicking the shit out of the ruffians. But the warlord used a free action to commence diplomacy with the heroes in the midst of combat, which, you know, you'd think the heroes would have been the ones to do. The good guys, trying to solve things peacefully, you know? Anyway, the warlord revealed that Beryl was actually created to serve in his army, and that his father, his creator, was safe and sound here in the castle. Weapons were sheathed, and the warlord led the heroes to the gnomish inventor, locked away in a laboratory tinkering on more golems. It's a family reunion. It's the adventures of the adventurers of Ektheldran! Chapter 10. Grimplomacy. Grim diplomacy? It's... Shit, no, that's not good at all. Sorry, audience. I'm really hopped up on caffeine, like a shitload of it. The good writing kind of goes out the window when you haven't slept but have to stay up anyway. But the show must go on! I do only have a limited amount of time to tell this story to you before. Well, we'll get to that. On to Chapter 10!
And he hops off the chassis and he runs towards you. And, well, he's so short, so he's hugging your calf.
It's not picking up your whimpers and sadness.
It's not picking up your wails.
Yeah.
My Papa! Internally, that's what...
Go to him.
What?
Go to him.
Go to him.
Go to him.
Wait, he went and hugged my legs? What?
Yeah, he's hugging your leg right now.
Oh. He picks him up and scoops him into his arms.
Oh, you're just as large as the day I lost you.
Hear like a faint Papa creak from inside his armor.
I mean, when is he going to notice the missing eye?
Suddenly.
Yeah.
He snaps his head up. Who in the blazes took your eye, son? That was a darn good eye, it was. Bloody hell. Have any idea how expensive that was? Let me look here. Let me get a look at you. Let me look at you. Come here, bend down for you, Popper. Come on.
He has his hands forming like a platform.
For him to work on it.
Assumedly something they had done before.
He starts screwing open your faceplate and he takes a look inside and he's poking at some gears. Oh, you're wear and tear there.
Can I?
Whoa.
Davenport is shocked. Oh dear God! So Beryl, what happened to your face? Are you even human?
Wait, you didn't know?
Oh, this whole time he had no idea.
I'm pretty sure we've told him.
We did.
I thought I've been trying to keep it so that Sir Davenport.
He may have forgotten again.
Will not accept the fact.
First time seeing a golem, huh? Yeah, automaton shock, that's what we call it. It's pretty common. You'll get over it.
Oh,
I just sound like Yum! God damn it!
Oh dear.
I'm trying to separate the voices, but it's tough because they're both old Irish men.
Yeah.
You could be a little more gruff or something, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, are you going to tell him what happened?
Oh, yeah. I gave it to a cartographer in exchange for information on where you were.
Well, that was darn stupid of you, wasn't it? Goodness sake! Just let me go, son!
Embarrassed.
Just let me go!
It's not worth an eye! Goodness, you need that to save the world!
What?
You need good depth perception for that!
Save the world? What?
Oh yes, that's what he was made for, wasn't it? I made you to save people and that's what you'll do rightly, good son. Oh, he's a good knight, he is.
Oh. Well.
You're right. He's very, like, apologetic. You're right.
Okay, Dad. Right I am! You know, because who's always right? I am, aren't I?
Yes, Papa.
Where have I heard that in a movie before? Sort of the T and an angled, and it didn't end well. That was a very unhealthy relationship.
No, see, this one's healthy.
Mama knows best.
Oh, Beryl, let down your hell!
Coming, Papa.
Oh, dear me! Oh dear, where am I, Mattis? What is your name, good sir? I am Sir Davenport of the. I am Sir Clarence Davenport of the Davenport Clan and Council.
Well, I'd assume with a name like that.
Yes, who might you be? And he puts his hand up for shaking.
I'm Greenwich. He shakes your hand.
It is a pleasure. I have gotten to know your son quite well over the past few weeks. Days.
And this bastard right here is the motherfucker Mortekai! Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Now that talks are over, now that you've hugged him, we've got something to talk about. Greenwich. You were supposed to make me an army. And that's what I'm doing, 'cause you've got me locked up in this damn laboratory!
Hey, audience. Whoa, just jumping in here. Whoa. Didn't expect me. Whoa. Hi. Yeah, I'm still hopped up on caffeine. Narrator and I both hopped up on caffeine. Whoa, weird. What? Crazy. How could two people at the same time possibly be? Okay, anyway. Yeah. All of a sudden, I'm here, and that's just to inform you that the audio is about to get good again. Because I essentially what is cut out here is me going, oh shit, oh fuck, and realizing that my audio is bad, and then starting to record with the good mic. What is there? There is one thing that's missed, and that is Mortekai saying, I couldn't salvage this audio, but it's Mortekai saying that Beryl now has to make the choice of joining my army or not. And Beryl's dad is very against this. Also worth noting that the name I say for him in this episode, I made it up on the spot, and I didn't write it down. So, in the next adventure, we call him a different name. So apologies for that. We'll just assume the narrator is bad at telling stories. He seems very defensive about it anyways, so maybe there's a reason. I don't know. I'm bad at telling stories. Yeah, so anyways, that gets retconned. We might figure out a compromise in the future, but for now, he doesn't have the name. He's not actually named the name that he's named in this episode. So apologies for that. Anyways, just a reminder to share the show if you like it, because it will really help us out. I have a TikTok now. I had never wanted to get myself one of them, but now I've got one, and you can follow it. Okay. Anyways. Back to the episode. And what's that I hear? Are artificially padding the length of the episode because when you finished editing it, you realized it was a really freaking short episode, so you decided to add in a bunch of shit in post to make it long. What? What an accusation. How dare you, sir? How dare you accuse me of such a thing? How dare you accuse me of padding? You're talking like a McElroy? How dare you accuse me of talking like a McElroy? I haven't only listened to 50,000 Adventure Zone episodes in the last 2 weeks. How dare you accuse me of... Yeah, okay, I'm bad. Let's get back to it.
You listen here, you right bastard. My son here is destined for great things, he is. Not for existing in your army, Mortekai. So you just... shove off, all right?
You tell him, Dad.
You tell him, Dad.
My dad
could beat your dad. Yeah.
Well, it's his choice, obviously. But I just figured he'd want to be close to his papa. Regardless, I've got bigger things to worry about than a golem army. So, you two, hash it out. I have something else to take care of. Davenport.
Yes!
You said we have a business deal we could make.
Absolutely.
I'd be interested in a steady stream of resources or income.
Yes, I, sir, am authorized to make deals on behalf of the Davenport Council.
Clarenport.
The Clarenport Council. The Davenport Council.
You're walking while this is happening, by the way.
Yes, so what do you need? And my vast business empire, the Davenport's vast empire, may be able to supply you for maybe perhaps a bit of your spoils or political upcomings from your conquests.
Do you know about the curse of this castle?
No, sir, I'm not familiar with this castle.
The curse of Castle Grimsever has been around a couple 100 years. Since the first Grimsever died. Every person who dies on these lands reanimates. Their corpse keeps walking. Now I am very interested in your friend, the potato, there. Because if he's really who he says he is, that says a lot about what I'm trying to unravel.
He's a yam, but please continue.
Yam.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yep.
The point is, I think it's possible that you, as a noble of academic standing, could stand to gain from the discoveries we make here. We're nearing a countercurse. We're almost able to lift it, hopefully. Then we can begin healing the land.
Good sir, if the curse grants a sort of immortality, why would you lift it?
Oh, make no mistake, those bodies are soulless as they get. There's no mind, there's no soul. The person is gone, dead, moved on to whatever plane of existence is next. But their bodies keep walking about.
Are you saying that Sir Grimsever the Yam is simply a husk?
Sir Grimsever the Yam is something entirely different and maybe a key to solving the curse. I've never seen a soul from Grimsever come back.
Yes, this endeavor seems profitable.
As you reach the courtyard, and there's a big fire pit now in the center, and the bodies of the men you killed are being burned.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, makes sense.
As you can see, we're keeping them from coming back. The bodies that come back when they walk again,
shit! They're zombies!
when they walk again, they don't
Oh, that would have made the
Shit.
fight so hard!
They don't share the allegiances that they had in life. They attack anything and everyone except themselves.
Interesting. Well,
Now I
what do you think you shall gain from your study and research here?
what I have to gain is not important. But if we're in a business
what
deal,
can you
have to
offer
gain
is what I mean.
is- What can I offer? The Davenport that lifted the curse of Grimsever. Doesn't that sound nice?
Yes, it does. I do need to bring something back with me, and yeah, this does seem promising.
I'm afraid regarding your possessions, the money and valuables from your estate that we plundered, most of it's gone and used up. It's a very expensive operation I run here. but I can offer to repay you back in time.
I'm sort of. I need something to show the council immediately. May I? Let's say. I do need something to bring back with me. May I propose the Sabarrel to bring back as proof of my exploits? I may tell the council that there's an army of these in the way, and there's many others discoveries to be made. This will regain my standing.
So,
and
Beryl is free to do as he likes. So Beryl, clearly a bit more trouble than he's worth, isn't he?
well, then you wouldn't mind if I used him to seal the deal, as it were.
If he doesn't want to join my army, so be it.
All right, then. Give me some time to ponder on these things.
Don't hang around my men alone. They're, might be upset, given that you killed 4 of them.
Oh, yes, I understand. The mourning process takes time. May I return to my friend? Also, what will you do with Sir Kettle?
Well, Sir Kettle seems to have made a vow to take my life. And even as I was sending him to the dungeon to cool off, he was still swearing he'd duel me in the morning. Now, I might be willing to take him up on that offer, but seems a good night. Be ashamed to end his life.
What was he talking about with the murders and whatnot? It sounded like poppycock, but I want to hear it from the horses or whatever.
Well, my men are known to plunder. And I'm afraid there are a great many rumors about what we do that aren't entirely true. But yes, there have been a lot of killings, some of which I'm not proud of. But Sir Kettle's grievance with me has nothing to do with bloodshed. It is entirely to do with his sister's honor.
Oh my! Did you partake? I hate myself!
As much as I have indeed dishonored her, I would appreciate you not speaking of her that way, Sir Davenport. You see, that would be my wife.
What? Whoa!
He partook in the forbidden
He rocking a kettle! Bro, he's sipping that pot every night, baby.
Oh, dear me, I apologize. I assumed, but what is his grievance if you are wed?
Adultery? I think that's the academic term for it.
Ah, you
Not
partook.
I'm
You
not
bought
entirely,
too much.
I'm not entirely proud of it, but things get crazy on the battlefield.
Oh shit! Oh!
Wait. What?
Damn, bro. Okay, he's.
That's some freaky shit.
some
huh?
freaky shit.
It gets lonely on a conquest.
Okay, no, I got it.
It gives a whole nother meaning to the heat of battle.
Very good, very good.
Yes, I can understand extramarital affairs, and these things should be, taken care of in between the two of you. You see, this is not my area of expertise.
Well, I appreciate you giving me leave to do as I like in my own castle.
Yes, I'm only trying to say, I'm going to try to talk to my friend. Let him understand that the honor of his sister is not truly lost and that his quest against you is unfounded.
I assure you his quest against me is entirely founded. He has every right to want to duel me to the death. He has every right to want to kill me.
Oh, that's foolishness, the poppycock. You simply fell prey to your flesh. That is something that is fully
Sir
within you.
Davenport, I am not a good man. I have killed many people. I have raped. I have pillaged. Everyone who has met me has every right to want me dead. That is their prerogative. That is their God's given right. And they are free to seek it with every fibre of their being. Make no mistake, Sir Davenport. I am not a good man. I don't like you.
I was simply going to say you are a man of business. Good man of business. And I would prefer
I
to...
hate men of business. And yes, that includes you.
Will this affect our partnership?
Absolutely not.
Well, good then. I shall speak to Sir Kettle and see if he will come with me without hurting our partnership.
Hold on! I've been silent long enough! What the hell are you doing in my castle?
Sir Grimsever. We've got some things to talk about. Can I, have the yam?
I look to the yam for permission.
What do you say?
Fucking fork me over!
Yeah, I fork him over.
And Mortekai walks off, talking to a yam.
I knew him.
I knew him. Yeah, it's something that I have also done.
Alas, poor Yorick.
I would like to go to the... Well,
Dungeon.
first, actually, I'm going to go back to you.
Sir
Unless-
what? Sir Beryl, yes.
Yeah, I'd like to go back to Sir Beryl, unless they have a dialogue scene that they would like to do.
So back in the dungeon. No, in the
Dungeon.
The laboratory.
yes, the laboratory.
The laboratory.
He's just like, he's knocking on your knee joints and he's checking things out. You're really taking some wear and tear there, haven't you?
Oh,
I have.
Been saving a great many people, I hope.
We fought a dragon, Papa.
Oh, you fought a dragon. Was he terrorizing a town, was he?
no. There was no honor in the killing.
He's silent.
My good son, what did you do? What was the dragon doing, son?
Sleeping.
Oh, no! Don't say it like that!
Was there at least a town nearby that he may have terrorized even a little bit?
There was one. Yeah, a yam town.
Yamsville.
A farm
Yam
town.
town?
It's called Yamsville!
Right. Well, I'm sure the dragon had it coming. Or something like that. Son, I taught you better than that. I taught you to always seek battle against evil, to never raise your sword against... You know what I'm gonna say. You've heard it all before. What have you been up to since I last saw you, son?
I've been trying to find you.
Yes, but where have your journeys taken you in that time? Where have you been? Who have you seen? What
What evil have you rooted out and destroyed? What good innocent people have you saved from the clutches of pure evil?
I saved a family. The Wilsons.
Oh, the Wilsons, huh? What'd you save them from?
They were in the village by the dragon.
Half truthing your father.
Let's move away from the dragon. What besides the dragon have you done, son? I'm not entirely convinced that was a truly good deed.
We saved Sir Kettle from the bridge.
The bridge.
Yeah, there's.
It
was fun.
I defended you from the trolls
Trolls. What
in the forest.
The goblins. Those
Goblins, yeah.
Yep, we fought off goblins. We birthed a yam. You birthed a yam. Yeah, you birthed a yam.
I helped the child.
Yeah, you helped deliver the child. Yeah, our questions haven't been that long yet. We're still in the first arc. I mean, you could also talk about the witch a little bit more.
I saved my friend, the businessman, from some goblins.
Goblins are a right menace. That's a good one. Although, I must say, I didn't quite like the look of him. He might be fine, but something just rubbed me wrong about him.
Not a perfect man.
But if he's your friend, I'm sure he's just fine.
He's kind of like... Yeah, like, I consider him a friend, but like he's not fantastic. He's not a perfect person, but some gray morals here and there sprinkled in.
Oh yeah.
And together, me and my friends saved a knight from falling from a bridge.
Oh, well, that's good. Knights are, well, they're one of the better parts of this land, that's for sure.
That he is.
Did you tell him about the witch?
Yeah, we haven't talked about her a ton. Yeah. Well, he mentioned, he was
you
like,
mentioned the cartographer, but
So this cartographer.
Yeah, there we go.
Why exactly did they want an eye in exchange for a map to Castle Grimsever?
She asked.
And how did they know that I was here?
You
because
know,
if you answer how I think you're gonna answer, we'll be having trouble. It's okay. You can speak honestly and truly with you. I'm not ever gonna actually be mad.
What a good pops.
Bro, come clean. About the cartographer, he's telling you to come clean.
She asked for a favor in return.
It's Mirror the cartographer, isn't it? Damn it! Damn it! Oh, I'm mad. No, I'm not at you. I'm just mad at that woman. Your loyalty and love for me is appreciated and makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, but it's no good giving up your body parts to strangers just so you can find me. I mean, goodness, you need that eye. I suppose you're not very good swinging around that tree branch of yours.
Oh, wait, no, it had been in the hall.
I assume, yeah, you still have it.
Yeah, you took it.
Why are you using a tree branch?
I didn't have any other weapons, and when I fought the
Well,
goblins.
of course you've got other weapons. You've got... Did I not get that far in your training?
He tilts his head.
Bro, just like toothless right up in ya?
Oh, goodness me. I'm so forgetful sometimes.
And he like does pick me up. Pick me up.
He picks him up.
He reaches inside he opens up your chest a little bit and reaches inside somewhere and pokes around, and he closes the latch. All right, set me down.
Puts him down.
Now, put those that cog mind of yours in your arm and get a little, do a little flourish, you know. Get. How do I explain it?
He looks at his hand or his gauntlet, and he bunches it up, and then he like does a flourish.
Oh, point that away from me!
Oh.
Goodness sakes!
Oh no, he doesn't do it at him.
Yeah,
also,
it's kinda
he's
like,
he doesn't even come up halfway to his shin. So
That's also true.
Laser gauntlets.
A long blade slides out of the gauntlet.
yeah.
Let's go.
He looks at all different angles of the newly ejected blade.
Now give the other one a flourish.
Shield.
He does the same movement.
A shield unfolds.
Yeah, let's go! That's awesome.
To be clear,
Then she
all
jumps in the air,
planned.
jetpack
That was
spawn.
all planned.
Nice. Did you know about this?
No.
Damn. That's cool. That's so cool. Do I get buffs too? We'll get there. We'll
Tense smile.
Please, can I get buffed? Please. Oh. Puffed. Not puffed. Buffed.
So all the while, Barrel's admiring his new additions, and he smiles as much as he can with his face armor, and he's
Happy beep noises. Beep boop 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 boop.
thank you, Papa.
Now listen, son. That man Mortekai. Oh, well, I said it, and I'm sorry to swear in front of your young ears again, but he's a right bastard, he is. And, well, he does bad things, sonny. And I'd much rather that someone who wasn't evil and wasn't quite as much of a monster as he is runs this place and does the things he's trying to do, albeit horribly. Do you know what I'm saying, son?
Are you asking me to kill him, Papa?
Doesn't have to be today, but
Assassin!
he does bad things. And now I'm not saying you should kill him in the dark of the night. You should give him a right honorable duel. Everyone deserves that. But, well, there's a reason he's called a warlord.
How is Barrel gonna challenge him if he can't throw a gauntlet?
You can't throw it on a gauntlet.
I can't throw
Ah!
it. Just
Slap.
catches his arm.
Slap the ground and pick it back up. Can I enter?
You're going to see Kettle.
No, I changed my mind. I wanted to come here.
No.
Fudge!
Barrel nods. I understand.
Now, you make your own decision, son. You use that brain I gave you, and you think about it long and hard, and you come to your own decision about it. I just wanted you to know my piece on the matter. I mean, he's got me trapped in a laboratory making golems for his army. I mean, goodness.
Yes, that is not something that a good person.
What realization did Ian just come to?
The Mortekai zombie that we have to fight after we win. Fuck.
To burn him.
Yeah, that's easy, you know? Burning things. That's gonna be hard.
You just have to set the scene accordingly. Maybe the goblins will randomly come back and be like, shiny! And then the dragons just like,
Yeah, let's bet on that one. Let's bet.
Yeah, we can take care of goblins. I took care of, like, what, 2 of them with 1 swing?
Yep.
And that was just with a freaking tree branch. By the way, Lucas, what are the stats for my
I'll give them to you later.
Nice.
Okay.
Do we move to Davenport and Sir Kettle?
I think so.
Sir Kettle is sat in the corner of his cell, defeated.
Crying.
No.
Damn.
Manly nightly tears.
Yeah. Did you hear me coming?
He looks up when you walk in.
Sir Kettle?
Sir Davenport.
I hope that they're not treating you too harshly.
Just enough.
He gestures to himself.
Oh, my,
To be fair to them and their hospitality, they haven't beaten me while I've been in the cell. They only beat me on the way to it.
Well, that seems fair, but not really. I've given it some thought, Sir Kettle, and my task coming here was to retrieve my family's riches and to get revenge for the dishonor that Mortekai brought upon my family and my name.
Dishonor! Raiding your estate is dishonor! Sure, Davenport.
Yes, he stole something and he cannot get away with it. That is dishonorable. For me, he took mine. And it is my quest to retrieve my honor. So, I have made a deal that I'm going to work with this man. But I may have sullied my honor again by lying to the man, and I plan to hopefully take his head to the council, and I want your help. Your situation with Mortekai was explained to me by him, and I understand why you seek his head as well.
When do you plan to kill him?
Well, I talked to Mortekai, and he said both you and Sabal are able to come with me as free men, and perhaps we will return, or as we leave, we shall challenge him. I do come to you with my hat in my hands simply because you were right. I am... Your disdain for me deeply hurt me. I've become fond of you, and I've come to find you as a friend. This does not come easily, and it will not be repeated, but... What do you say?
It's like he's tearing up a little bit.
What do you say, Sir Kettle?
Your words touch me tonight.
Clarence goes to the bars and
They hug through the bars.
yes, yes.
And a brotherly a bond, a slight kiss? For good measure.
For good measure.
Of goodwill, a kiss of goodwill.
Where did they take your armor?
Who's to say? Bunch of ruffians and thieves.
Yes, absolutely. Even Mordecai said that they were savages that shouldn't be trusted. Foolish. So, what do you say?
What kind of leader doesn't trust his own men?
Ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous.
He blamed all the pillaging and rape on his men.
The actions of soldiers are beholden to their leader.
Exactly.
Absolutely ridiculous. I'm glad we agree on this, Davenport.
Oh yes, we understand how the man is supposed to go. This is why I like you so much, good sir. Your morals and understanding of the world are of high standard. So, how about it?
Mortekai walks in.
Shit!
With Grim Sever sat on his hand.
Oh no.
My friends, we have come to an agreement.
Fuck.
Damn it!
Mortekai. Well, you know what? Before I say anything, go retrieve Sir Beryl, our good friend the Golem. Please, Sir Davenport, please. I fall prostrate. I beg you, please.
That's better. I'll retrieve him. Be back momentarily. He's still beaming from this wonderful relationship. That
Heck yeah.
hell yeah.
Cassius has a slight smirk as he watches you leave, and then he suddenly snaps to Mordecai, giving him the stink eye.
He's looking. He's like,
Pretty much.
Yep, I am en route to Beryl and Papa. What's his dad's name? I wanted to write it down.
Greenwich.
Greenwich.
Yeah, it's spelled like the Greenwich Mean Time. It's the town in London.
I don't know how to spell that.
It's green, W-I-C-H.
Alrighty then. Another character added to the list.
I.
Oh, how does the song go? What's the name of the song?
Oh, yeah.
What is that song? If you know that song, please leave it in the comments below. Have I entered?
Come fetch me.
Damn, girl. I'm looking at your drawing.
Oh, thanks. I was like, what are we talking about?
I would like to enter the laboratory.
You enter.
Reverse exunt.
Commonly known as enter. Hello. We are to meet in the dungeon. So Grimsever has something he wants to say, but I do need to speak with you, Sir Beryl, in private.
He looks.
Oh, well, don't mind me. I'm just tinkering on stuff here.
And he turns away, but he very non-subtly pokes his ear out.
He has a little ear thing and just turns
he
it
has
around.
an ear horn that he puts up to his ear.
Let's walk and talk out of that. That was your father.
You hear Greenwich go, darn.
Darn. How?
As he is exiting, he
He waves back very vivaciously.
How is your papa? I hope the reunion went well.
He is well, all things considered.
Good. I've talked with Sir Kettle, and we've come to a plan about Sir Mortekai. We plan to challenge him to fight, simply because I need his head to return to the council. Sir Kettle wants honor, so do I. But will you join us in a fight against this dark man?
Do you believe that a 4-on-1 fight is or a 3-on-1 fight is unfair?
But it would not be that so. He has his armies. Yes?
You have a point.
Simply the fact that we need him dead. So will you join us when the moment arises?
He gets his fist and he does the flare.
Dear God! Dear God! What? How did you have that this whole time?
You can see a smirk in his expression. You have my blade. And then he puts it away.
Oh! Yo! That's awesome. Well, I'm excited. Well, all right. I am worried about what Grimsever is about to propose, so let's stay on our toes. Chop chop.
And then he's like, keep it under wraps, and taps his his head helmet.
So you arrive back in the dungeon, and Grimsever claps his hands together. Good. Very good. Whole gang's here. All right. And then he does that. I don't know how to describe it to the audience. You know that maneuver where you swing your finger around up in the air. Come on, gang.
A roundup, sort of.
Roundup.
Mortekai, turn around. Yep. That way. And he leads you to the courtyard to...
What about Sir Kettle?
Have we come to... truce, Sir Kettle? Momentarily.
Yes.
It's like Mordecai's looking at Kettle, and Clarence and Beryl are behind him. We're both like
winking. Mordecai takes out a key from inside, I don't know, his armor somewhere, and unlocks it and lets Kettle out.
Sir Mordecai, may my friend here perhaps have his armor and weapons returned to him when we leave?
I'll talk to them. Yeah. I'll talk to them.
What? That's not... What happened? I lost his accent somehow.
Damn.
I'm getting sleepy. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
I'll talk to the men, but I can't promise anything.
And he leads you out to the courtyard, to the circle. And the lever rises, and he pulls it down. You materialize down into the catacombs, and he pulls it down again.
Where are we going?
And you suddenly materialize on yet another crystal disc, in complete darkness. But as your eyes adjust to this dark abyss, you see a massive cavern. The entire basin Castle Grimsever sits at the center of, hollow underneath. Scaffolding spans the walls of the cavern. And at the very bottom, a sparkling, massive pyramid of pure gold.
This is the soul machine. This is the source of the curse. And I'm trying to get inside.
And Grimsever looks at you. And we're gonna work together to do it. So, my friends, unfortunately, don't need your help right now. Don't particularly have use for your skill sets just yet. You're amazing people, love ya. But at this particular moment, it's a lot of stupid academic stuff, yada, yada, yada. I don't even want to be a part of it. But I gotta help, do some stuff. Anyways, you're free to go about your business, go take on other jobs and, live your life. And, well, when we need you, when we crack that thing open and get inside, who knows what's waiting for us? What do you say?
I feel like there's like a knowing vibe between the three, Clarence, Beryl, and we're just like,
this seems acceptable.
it's like the last shot of the film where it's like the three main characters, they all just look and they're like, on to the next adventure, and then there's like the cheesy end credits or whatever.
We'll be back, baby!
The lever is raised 2 more times, and you return to the courtyard. Mortekai talks to his men, but the armor and his sword has been cannibalized. His possessions are gone.
Damn!
Not the Kettle helmet!
No!
Then I just drew it!
I know, we just drew it. Wait, can he have just the helmet?
No.
Damn!
Nah!
Ah!
Now I gotta rebrand him.
Oh, come on, man. All right, that's too bad.
Well, how about you? Okay. All right, let's go. Gain some
Yeah,
power.
no, I was gonna keep talking so that this nonsense didn't happen.
Yeah.
Just cut that.
Yeah.
You put together your things, and assuming you have no more business to attend to in Castle Grimsever, you leave as a strange ragtag band of a golem, a formerly rich man, and a former kettle.
That's the show, folks.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. Yeah, that was awesome. Hell yes.
Good sesh. Good show.
Good
show.
It's all a good show, yeah.
Very good.
And in Castle Grimsever,
Post-credit scene.
as this band has left, Mortekai turns to Grimsever on his hand. They're planning to kill me.
Oh shit!
And Grimsever puts his hands on his hips. I mean, can you blame him?
All right. I'm sad that we might have to not be friends with Grimsever, but
I can live with it.
he's either going to always be a yam, or I'm thinking maybe if he stays with the bad guy, with the Mortekai, he might end up being a final boss.
He just becomes mega chunk potato.
Mega yeah.
The end of part 1. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a hell of a lot more parts to come. Don't you worry. I got Southern. Whoops. Anyways. That's it. This shit's too long. That's it. We're done. See you see you.
There will hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Lucas here. Hi. Stepping in. Yeah. It'll be a couple weeks, and then it will be the start of the next adventure, which there's gonna be a bit of a surprise. It's DM'd by Ian. Oh yeah. Stay tuned for that. See ya. Love ya. Bye.